will be put through a pre-skilling program before you join the organization. This is the training part of it is going to be for 8 to 12 weeks and virtual, and we are going to virtually be doing these trainings. These trainings will be held on weekdays, so Monday to Friday, morning 10 a.m. to evening 5 p.m. tentatively is the timing for these trainings for the next 8 to 12 weeks, right? When do we start off with the trainings? It is going to be as soon as possible. So you can expect a communication from us in the coming week, and your training start can happen anywhere between 1 week to 2 weeks. So within 2 weeks, we should be starting off with your training program, which is going to be for a duration of 8 to 12 weeks, like I mentioned. Now, some important factors is that, one, you will, of course, require a working laptop or a desktop. The availability of that is absolutely mandatory because these are virtual trainings and day-long virtual trainings, right? And the duration of the training is also very long. So you will require a laptop or a desktop. You will be required to have proper network. See, as an organization, we are really, really investing a lot in the training of you. Everything, the entire cost of the training is going to be borne by Wipro. And this is going to be a very elaborate training where we will be giving you a lot of, exposure to technologies that you will be working on in this particular business unit. Hence, a lot of investment from our side. And that is the reason why we require you to have, proper network, because attendance is going to be a very crucial aspect of this pre-skilling. Okay, we expect candidates to have 90% of attendance during this pre-skilling program, and if you are not able to have 90% attendance during this pre-skilling program, then unfortunately we will not be able to onboard you. So one request from our side is that we do understand that there can be days when you're unable to join, but if you're not available to join for more than 2 days in a row and you have not told about your absence to our training team, to our trainers, then we will have to put you out of the training program. So please make sure if you are unable to join on a particular date, do inform our training team. Our training team is going to be running this training program for you, and you have to keep your trainers informed about your absence. And like I said, 90% attendance is mandatory. If you're not able to have 90% attendance, then we will not be able to onboard you. Of course, since we are investing so much in this training, there will be certain checkpoints, there will be certain assessments during the training duration where we will be assessing you on what you have been learning in the training part. And candidates who clear these assessments are the candidates who will be getting onboarded. So this in nutshell is the training program. Post this session, Vanshika, if I can request you to please put the link. One important part is that we are going to put the link, a feedback link for you. The candidates who respond to this link and are okay with all the training aspects, we will start the training program for those candidates. Okay, and only those candidates will receive the training communication, and then we will have like a detailed orientation for you in terms of what you can expect in the training part. The training team will do that discussion with you, and they will share all important details with you. But what is important right now is for you to respond to this feedback. I want all candidates to open this link. So candidates, everyone who's on call, please respond to this feedback, okay? And we want you to respond. If you don't respond to the feedback, we will not be able to start your pre-skilling. Okay, and this training, a lot of you are asking, is it going to be 8 to 12 weeks for everyone? Yes, it's going to be 8 to 12 weeks for everyone. All right. Is the training going to be, a lot of you are just putting questions, same questions again and again. Don't do that. We are answering that. If you keep asking the same question again and again in the chat, a lot of questions will get lost. So a lot of candidates are asking that they've done a PJP. So how different this training is going to be from PJP, and whether if they've done a PJP, are they supposed to do this pre-skilling? Yes, this pre-skilling program is a completely different program. PJP was a very short duration training program. We were only covering certain aspects. Here, we have already identified a business unit for you. We will be training you on very elaborate aspects, which will be helping you to do the job in the business unit that we are aligning you for. And that is the reason why the duration of the training is also more. It's 8 to 12 weeks. We will be covering very detailed aspects of it. So PJP was just a refresher kind of a course, brushing up on different technologies, different aspects in a very peripheral way. It was not something which was so elaborate. This is going to be very elaborate and very aligned to the role and the technologies that you will be working in the organization. Pre-skilling training email you will get after you respond to this feedback. So the reason why we are asking you to respond to this feedback, this link, is because we want to understand whether, one, you are interested in starting this pre-skilling program. Only candidates who want to do this pre-skilling program and are available for this pre-skilling program will receive the email. So we've not sent out any email right now to candidates for pre-skilling. Once you confirm your availability for the pre-skilling program, then you will receive the link and you will receive further details about the pre-skilling program. So right now, location candidates is something that we have no visibility on, right? And location is going to be given based on business demand. That is why in the form also you will see that we want you to give your consent on getting onboarded in any location. If you're not okay with that, then in that case, it will be a problem. We will not be able to start your pre-skilling program because we want candidates to be flexible in terms of, location. So you may or you may not get a location of your preference. So we want candidates to be open to relocation. Yes, you will have to clear the assessment in the pre-skilling program. Then only you will be eligible for onboarding. How many assessments, how many attempts? See, there will be different checkpoints. There will be maybe a major assessment, some minor assessments, and you will be tested at different points during the training program. So based on that, we will decide which candidates get onboarded. Yes, the training duration is going to be the same for elite as well as WILP candidates. Training date, like I said, once you share your availability with us, your training can start any time between next week to next week. QR code is here. You can scan the QR code. I don't see any more new questions. I think the questions are pretty repetitive. Like I said, please scan the QR code. The candidates who give their availability and fill up the feedback form, we will reach out to you, and then we will take up anything else. All right. So candidates, I think we're good to wrap up the session. Please do fill up the feedback form. I'm again putting the link here in the chat window. Go through the feedback form and share your responses. Candidates who share their responses are the candidates who will receive communication. So please, fill up the feedback form. Only if you're okay with all the points for the pre-skilling program, then only we will start your training. Okay. All right. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. And we will communicate to the candidates who have given their availability in the link.